Good morning for educators. Today's motion is this house would only grant scholarship based on financial necessity. Education is something that is important for one's future, but not everyone can take education for various reasons, especially because of the problem of cost. Many children in Indonesia cannot continue their education due to limited funds and financial matters. Before I get to my argument, let me characterize and define. What does scholarship mean? Scholarships are financial assistance given to a student that aims to be used for the continuation and support of the education taken. Scholarships are usually given to students who excel but are material or financial less supportive. The scholarship can be given by government institutions, companies, or foundations in the form of money or others. And what is financial necessity? Financial necessity is all needs that involve or require money as a means of payment. What kind of financial necessity? Financial needs can be in the form of personal needs such as food money, to pay rent, for housing, to save, or to meet all daily needs including education. That's why this motion appears that this house would only grant scholarships based on financial necessity. Panels, our stand is clear. We believe by we only grant scholarship based on financial necessity will achieve our goal, that is to provide proper education to underprivileged people. Things that I want to prove to you in this debate is why we only grant scholarships based on financial necessity. Let's move to my argument. Under the idea why we only grant scholarship based on financial necessity, it's because, first, financial necessity covers many things, and second, the students can focus more on their education. Let me explain one by one. First, because financial necessity covers many things. Why financial necessity covers many things? Because, as I said earlier, financial needs can be in the form of cost for eating, paying rent, for saving, to meet life needs including for education costs. That's why we only provide scholarships based on financial necessity. Because by providing a scholarship based on financial necessity, it has covered all of the person's needs. So they no longer need to look for additional work for education costs and others. So they can focus more on their education because they have been given the facilities or financial assistance that is needed, more than enough to support education and daily life. And second, the students can focus more on their education. Sometimes children cannot continue their education because they have to work to help their family's economy, where the income of their parents is not enough to eat or to meet their daily needs, let alone to go to school. It will increase the difficulty in meeting their needs. So they have to quit school and choose to work so that they can survive and not want to trouble their parents. Or in other cases, a student must work part-time to meet daily needs. They work as food sellers or waiters in shops or restaurants in order to help the family economic and they can continue their education. But it can disrupt their concentration in learning. After school, they have to work until the evening, so they feel tired and reluctant to study. It can certainly interfere with the concentration of students' learning and will have an impact on their achievement, which may decrease. Therefore, we provide scholarship based on financial necessity because for them, the students do not need to work or quit school to meet their daily needs or to help support the family economy, so that they can focus more on school and can get good achievement in their school. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposition side on the House might say if providing a scholarship only based on their financial necessity will not be enough to meet other living needs. But that won't happen because financial necessity already covers a lot of things, as I said earlier, including expense for daily needs and also education needs, so it's more than enough for them to continue their education. So, ladies and gentlemen, my priority speech summary of my speech priorities is we only grant scholarship based on financial necessity because it is sufficient to support the living and educational needs of these students. Because the scholarship provided are not only limited to money for education but also cover other needs. So they do not need to work at or quit school to meet their needs of her parents, so that they can focus more on school and can get good achievements as well, because it's very unfortunate if children who are smart or have achievements cannot continue their education because of limited costs. So that by providing scholarship only based on financial necessity will really help them to be able to go to school and achieve our goal, that is to provide proper education to unprivileged people. Thank you.